Tim here from Total Female Hockey, and today we're going to go through the 3 biggest slap shot sins I see in girls hockey players. Just came back from the under-18 tryouts, a lot of great players, a lot of great skill out there, but a couple fundamental things I saw wrong with the slap shots that I want to address with you guys today. Because I know it's the summer, you're going to be outside practicing your shots, we want to make sure they're quality shots, not just quantity of crappy slap shots. So, the first sin that I see all the players doing is the big old wind-up. So they go up, you know, they got the stick way up here, waiting for the puck, okay? It's true once you get up and you have good technique, when you get from here and you transfer your weight through, you're going to be able to generate a lot of power and a lot of speed. Okay? But I teach most of my players to shoot their slap shot from the hip down, okay, and perfect that part of the motion. Once you can perfect from the hip down, then we can worry about the big wind-up. Okay? But there's no point in worrying about this in the beginning until you have the fundamentals from the hip down. The second one that I want to talk about is puck placement. So a lot of players I was watching, they had the puck way too far in front of them. So they had good mechanics, but the puck's way out here in front of their feet. I'm not so worried about whether it's on your back foot or your front foot. That's all sort of individual preference. Okay, but most players could do a little bit better with having the puck right closer to their feet. What that allows you to do when you hit the ice, okay, you're going to get more flex through your stick. When you've got it way out here, okay, you're not going to get nearly as much power down into the ice and into your stick. So that's the second biggest sin that I see in girls hockey, is girls not hitting the puck with it close enough to their feet. They're way too far out. And the number 3 one, which is actually the most important one, is not closing the blade on the follow through. So I see this with wrist shots, I see it with snap shots, but it's probably the biggest problem with a slap shot because you lose control and you lose power. So what players are doing is they're closing the blade at the back, and most of us do a pretty good job of that. Okay? They hit the puck, and then when they follow through, they're opening up the blade. And I think a lot of this comes from wanting to shoot the puck high, right? You want to shoot high, you want to go top corner. So you think that in order to do that, you need to open up the blade, kind of like you're shooting a 9-iron in golf. Okay? But what you need to do is after you hit the puck, you need to point and follow through. So if you want to shoot high, you follow through high. If you want to shoot low, you follow through low. Okay? But you've got to close that blade at the end. So again, those are the 3 slap shot sins I see in girls hockey. 1 is the big wind-up, 2 is poor puck placement, and the 3rd one is not closing the blade through on the follow-through. So if you guys can work on those 3 things, and also do all the practicing this summer, practice your shots, slap shot, wrist shot, snap shot, backhand, make sure you're doing all of those, okay? You should be able to shoot at least 100 pucks a day, okay? Shoot maybe for 5,000 over the course of the summer. All those little things add up. It's all about taking your game to the next level.